Guys, Force Slammer here again. I have got a Norinco SKS. Oh my gosh, I just keep picking these things up, and I'm here to tell you right now, I am just stunned by, I always get excited about SKSs. This one's got the original sling, well, as far as I know, the original sling. Original bayonet, right there. There it is. Got the original cleaning rod right up in there. All matching numbers on the stock. It's got the little cleaning kit. If I can get it out without smashing my finger. Little cleaning kit in the buttstock. Comes with like a brush and a little extension tools for your cleaning rod. And then this has got like a little pouch off the side right here. You can put your little stripper clips and stuff in there. You know, there's a lot of people that are big fans of these rifles, and there's a lot of people that just say there's no point, save your money, buy an AK. I feel like these rifles are a little bit more accurate than AKs, in my personal opinion. I mean, that's just me. I would go with this rifle. This is a milled rifle. All matching numbers, chrome line barrel. You get pretty decent accuracy out of it. Get you a GI standard trigger in it, which it is not loaded. He's locked back when it's empty. That doesn't mean it's always not loaded either. But there is nothing in the chamber. But these triggers are pretty good. They're not bad. They don't jerk you around when you pull the thing. They don't got like a 20-pound trigger in it, and I'm exaggerating, but yeah, it's beat up a little bit. It's got a little kind of, you know, some nicks and bruises and bangs and dings and whatever, but it's not bad. It's a rust-free rifle. It's been used, but it is absolutely great. I love this rifle. I've always loved SKSs. Got the Yugoslavian SKS, Chinese, Russian, and now the Norinco. I've had quite a few of them. I know there's some more variants out there. I've never had the MSKSs with the detachable AK-47 magazine that goes out of them. Now that's what I should get. Now that would be, in my idea, of a good 7.62 by 39 gun. I would choose that gun over an AK-47 any day of the week. I would choose this gun, just depending on what kind of AK you got too. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and bash AKs, and like I said, this is all my personal experience and my personal opinion. Now, I mean, there might be some people out there where I can shoot my, you know, I can't hit the broadside of a barn with my SKS, and I can shoot my AK at, you know, 1,000 yards. Well, more power to you. I'm not the best shot in the world. I'm just a good shot with what works for me. I'm not real huge into AKs. I used to be. I used to try and get into them, and then I just started picking more of these up, and I just realized, you know, there's other platforms out there that, excuse me, that shoot the 7.62 by 39 that I think that are, you know, a little bit better. The sling mounts on this, you got one under here, and then you got one on this side. So they're pretty good about, you know, I don't know how to explain it, just keeping things up and out of the way. You know, it's still comfortable to shoot. You know, it's not a real long, you know, huge gun. See if I can get it all the way in here. There it is. Alrighty. Yeah. See, I mean, it's not, you know, a real huge gun. I mean, there's the floor. We're on a table right there. It's a perfect size little gun. It's 10 round capacity, which, I mean, excuse me, guys. That's you know, kind of the whole thing with a lot of people is, oh well, it's only got 10 rounds and blah blah blah, and well, I mean, you can get 30, 20, 10 round magazines for this gun. You just take this little fixed magazine out, and then you literally just, you know, it's like those magazines are made to be able to be locked in here, and that will definitely give you a little bit more firing power. I usually do that when I'm out shooting. Now, if I'm gonna be like, if this was my only gun, and I had the option for, you know, magazines for it, or to keep it like this with stripper clips, I'd go with stripper clips in this, because that's just going to be one last thing I'm going to have to worry about in my mind about losing. The whole gun is itself, you know, it's all together. All you got to do is put your rounds in the top. You can feed them up through the top here, or you can shove a stripper clip down in it, pull your stripper clip out, throw it in your pocket. You know, you're not going to have you're not going to have to carry a bunch of more stuff, is what I'm trying to say. And you can have at least about 7 stripper clips in this pouch. So you got 7 on hand, 10 rounds. I mean, you got you a full magazine, or I say magazine, full clip. You're good to go. I mean, it's a good all the way around gun. I swear on these SKSs, they just run and run and run, and no telling where this has been before I got it and picked it up at the gun shop. You know, I got this one for right at 320. I think it was about 320 bucks is what I paid for this. I'm always finding good deals on this. Look on Arms List. It seems like every state has got like an Arms List type deal. You can go through. There's all kinds of filters to filter out, you know, all kinds of different stuff, you know, for different calibers and different things, and it'll show you the best deals to go to the best gun shops, and individuals that'll go to the gun shop with you to do a transfer. And that's usually what I do. I like to go to the gun shop with the people, and anytime I pick up from an individual, I'm like, hey, will you mind if we go to the gun shop, do a 4473 so I can have the gun in my name in case something happens. Well, that's the best thing to do, especially nowadays. You got to be kind of careful doing it. But this right here, you can get on, like I said, on Arms List, and you could probably find a bunch of them. But my problem is when I'm buying these rifles, I'm always looking for the bayonet, cleaning rod, sling if possible. Sling's not a big deal for me, but it does make the rifle, you know, more original, and the cleaning kit. But you know, it's hard to find all that with the matching numbers. I mean, because usually I run into the problem where I'll find all matching numbers, and I won't find the cleaning rod or the bayonet or the sling or anything else. But hell, I got an extra on this. I got a little pouch, and I don't even know what this is really to. I think it's just a rifle pouch to put, you know, like little supply stuff in. But it's almost like it is made for stripper clips, though. I mean, it's got 3 pockets right here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. You got 3 pockets you can put stuff in and fold it all the way up, or whatever you need to do. It's got like this paracord on the back that's been tied off to. It works. I mean, so I'm gonna keep it on there and use it like it is. It kind of makes it look a little bit cooler. But yeah, cycle's great. And the other thing when buying SKSs, and I've gotten into where I love buying them. I mean, I love buying SKSs. That's my favorite gun to really kind of get a collection going on. The firing pin. Now, it's not like a normal firing pin. It's called a free floating firing pin. And this has happened to me twice. Went ahead, found a good gun, loved it, you know, great gun. It all looked good and clean. I got home, broke it down. I mean, this firing pin was caked of cosmoline. Tried to get it out as best as I could. Took it out. Firing pin will get stuck sometimes because all that cosmoline that gets in the little firing pin block. And well, I could just probably show you guys real quick if I can lift this up. Let's see here. Get a little bit more of a video. This gun is a tight gun too. I mean, this gun has not been taken apart very much. Let's see here. And just hear people in the comments, this dude's using a pair of pliers to open up his SKS. Well, it's a freaking tight ass gun. Let's see here. There we go. Oh, and I lost the camera. Alright. That thing shot off. I don't even know if I got that in the camera. Well, anyway. So, on your SKSs, here's your spring. You got your little guide rod that goes through it. So, this is your firing block. And you hear that, that's what you want to hear on these guns. If you hear this, you got you a problem. That means that your firing pin is getting stuck in there. And see, this is an obstrue. It will, sometimes it'll get stuck like that. And that's not what you want. You want it to be like that. You don't want it to sit past the what am I trying to say? Your bolt catch, or your, not your bolt catch, your abstractor, your bolt face. You don't want it to. You don't want your firing pin to set past that. It will go off like it is a full auto machine gun, and it will scare the holy hell out of you because you cannot stop it. And even if you let off of the trigger, it's still going to fire. I mean, it's, as long as there's another round going in, it's going to fire, and it will keep going. But dadgummit, damn camera. Let's see if we can keep that up there. But yeah, so here's your firing pin block, and then here's your handle. This is all it is just like a little claw that claws the back of this and pulls your firing pin block and everything else back. But you kind of get it set in there. You gotta push your magazine down. I prefer to do like that, so you can just go all the way forward. You put the bent part in first. Why? I don't know. I've just always been told that. But anyway, yeah, it goes together nice. It just does not want to come apart nice. Close my magazine. There we go. But anyway, but yeah, so that's the little piece that always gives me trouble. And now that was one, and then I had another one that did it, and it was because I did not break it down like I should have before I cleaned it. But that first one, I did break it down, and I tried to clean all the cosmoline out, but I didn't get it out. My best advice, now, I don't know how many people I'm gonna have on this video that are gonna come screaming at me, but take some hot, I mean, I'm talking boiling hot water. Take those pieces, throw them in put them on the stove when your wife isn't home, and put them in a pot, let it just boil all that cosmoline out of it. Now, it's going to stink like hell. I mean, it's nasty smell. But put them in a little pot on the stove and boil it, and you will get all that cosmoline out. Now, you want to take a hair dryer and dry that thing out, and then put some WD-40, put some really good gun oil on it, get all the water cleaned off of it so it doesn't rust. Now, some people may scream at me on here for that, but you will thank me for telling you that, because that'll save you so much trouble. I've done everything but the wood that way. I've filled up a bathtub with boiling hot water out of the sink, or I mean off the stove, and done that. Now, make sure, like I said, make sure the wife ain't home, or you know, if you're a single guy or whatever, go ahead. But it will make a mess. That's what I prefer to do. Now, the wood stock, the way to take the cosmoline out of it, take you a trash bag, summertime, throw it up on top of the roof, and wrap it, like I said, wrap up the stock, wrap up your wood that goes around your gas block or your gas tube, throw it all in a trash bag, and just throw it up on the roof, and it'll get like, up on a roof it can be 110 degrees, just the heat radiating off of it, and it'll sweat all that stuff off. Or hell, even if put your stock and all this stuff out in the sun, it'll sweat it out. Or you can take a hair dryer and do that. But if you do it inside, like I said, it's gonna stink. That cosmoline don't smell too good, and it kind of sticks around for a little bit. So you better get you some pretty good Febreze, or get you some something that's gonna kill that smell. Now, I know some people will take mineral spirits, they'll take, this and that. I know this is just kind of more the poor man's way of, getting all the cosmoline out of a surplus gun. But if you guys want to see some of that, so like and subscribe and comment, and I can show you guys a video of me doing all this, and I'll find me a pretty good, decent looking gun on. I know Classic Firearms and Buds and stuff. Sometimes they've got some good deals with some guns caked in cosmoline. I'd be more than willing and happy to show you all a video of me doing one of them. So please like and subscribe and comment if you got any questions. And thank you guys for watching. Y'all have a good day.